from day one, it's been competitive. And in a way, that's what has made Metallica what it is. That's what's driven us further.
What feels good to you?
But we'll try a bunch more.
Can you try maybe like a blah, 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 blah? Almost like a strum.
My parents split when I was 12 or 13, and then my mom passed on when I was 16. The only thing I felt that I really had at that point was music. My wanting to keep everything under control, and, you know, it's out of a fear of my abandonment issues. I'm afraid to get close to people because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how you're supposed to do it.
Cool.
That last one was pretty good.
Yes.
That was the first amp I ever owned. That right there.
I think we have it.
Okay.
Okay, now we gotta talk about it.
You started talking about the idea of the guitar solo as we have known it, maybe being something that was a little outdated and maybe reintroducing some riff-a-rama things.
But can I say something that I think is bullshit? This whole fucking solo out, dates the whole thing. That's so bullshit. You know, if you don't put a guitar solo in one of these songs, that dates it to this period, and that cements it to a trend that's happening in music right now. I think that's stupid. And I think it's totally
I know
trendy.
That's not what I said. It's always been about like where could it go? That's kind of new and interesting instead of just repeating something from the past.
I'm not interested in playing traditional guitar solos anymore. You know, it's just for me.
You've told me that.
It's just boring. You know.
To me, if you can add a color to the song that satisfies you and works for the song, then that's what we should do with it. But I don't want to get in the position where it's like we put something down on the tape to satisfy your ego, my ego, Lars's ego, or James's ego. I think it should serve what's going down. Like in other words, there shouldn't be like a rule of no solos. There shouldn't be a rule of solos. It should be...
And I agree. I mean, it really is, to me, all about serving the song. And, you know, I feel much better about that because, you know, I just don't want to follow certain trends that I see other bands following. We don't necessarily have to stick to our traditional way, but we also don't have to follow that trend. I'm actually very, very comfortable with my role in the band, you know? I've actually always been very, very comfortable with my role in the band. I'm not a really egotistical person. In fact, I've spent a large amount of my time trying to, like, downplay my ego and get it even smaller and smaller. That's part of my beliefs. I try to be an example of being egoless to the other guys.
Hi! This is Kurt from Metallica. And if you want money, you'll listen to us. And then some other guy's gonna give you some cash.
20 years worth of integrity and, you know, credibility and all that. The next 5 minutes is going to change all that. Hey, man, keep it locked right here and... What?
We'll help you score $1,000. This is James from Metallica. Survey says
You need cash. Your money shot to snatch a bunch of cash is coming soon.
In order to suck both nationwide radio chains off, we are now standing here having to do this fucking stupid thing.
Up to 50 motherfucking grand, goddammit.
Win a bunch of money and walk away. This is stupid!
Sharpen that booger-picking finger and be the 50th.
Hey, it's Lars from Metallica here. I'm about to stick 50 grand up your ass.
$1 at a time.
I was telling Lars last night, that was hard for me to see you guys squirm like you were.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to say anything, and it's not my place to say anything. I can't imagine Bono or The Edge going on the radio saying what you guys are being asked to say.
That's how many votes?
Go for it.
Should we catch up on all this radio stuff?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, they're the biggest chain in America. You know, it's like 75, 80 stations or something. And if you guys think it's crappy as a radio thing, those guys think it's good. I mean, that's their idea. We didn't come up with that. So, strategically...
Why are we doing it then? Just to make them happy?
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. And they won't say, fuck you, you never do anything for us. We're going to fuck you on the next record.
People would do that? Because you didn't give us something, we're going to fuck you?
Yes, James. They would. I'm not saying that they can always get away with it,
It's so funny.
but
I'm glad
it
it's your
wouldn't stop
world.
them from trying.
I understand the wash your back, wash mine thing. You know, I'll wash your back so you don't stab mine.
Right.
That's more like it.
Okay. Why don't we get off the phone then? Well, you know, we should have this conversation some more next week.
Later.
Okay. See ya. Bye-bye.
That's insanity. We're going to hurt you because we didn't get something.
I wash your back so you don't stab mine.
Well, that's a good line for a song.
I guess I just want something to rhyme with mine right now.
Wash your back so you won't.
Wash your back so you won't stab mine.
Step on a landmine.
Keep you in my back pocket.
Blind leading the blind. I'll rip out your fucking spine.
Okay.
All right.
Wash your back so you won't stab mine. Get in bed with your own kind. Wash your back so you won't stab mine. Get in bed with your own kind.
I was just wondering if
You pulling my mic.
That was really good.
It was.
Really good.
It's good than the other part.
Reading.
Landmine. No landmines. No landmines. Wash your back so you won't stab mine. Get in bed with your own kind. There's a witch at the foot of my bed.
Did you hear what Lars said? He says, yeah, Kirk stopped reading and I stopped moping. That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said.
What'd you say?
I said I stopped sulking.
Oh, sulking.
In the 11 months since he's parted company with Metallica, ex-bassist Jason Newsted has been apparently more musically active than his former bandmates. While Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich was pursuing Napster and singer James Hetfield battled alcoholism, Newsted hooked up in the studio with legendary metal band Voivod. Aroni and Robinson got all the answers on Newsted's new ventures and the current state of his relationship with Metallica.
A good friend hinted that Jason would really like to join the band again.
I like popped his little bubble for a second, or I don't know, man. I'll be quite honest. I think the heart and soul of Metallica from this point on, and has been for a while, since Cliff died, is the three of you guys. I think you will never, ever, ever find a permanent bass player. My opinion.
There was also tragedy in rock this week. Metallica's bassist Cliff Burton was killed in a bus accident while the band was on tour in Sweden. He was 24.
Metallica bassist Cliff Burton was buried on Tuesday in the San Francisco area. The remaining members of the
Jason
band
Newsted, he replaced Cliff Burton, who was killed in an auto accident in September. Jason told MTV...
It pisses me off that Cliff left us because we'd never have that initial four guys just going on. And, you know, when I talk about it, it's like,